Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, the AAA Gamer, the Frame, the best in the business because I own the RTX 5090. Thank you for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen. We have a very special video in store for you. We are going to run Fire Strike Ultra. Get down to business. I did this with my 4090. I will place the link to that video in the description below for comparison. All you got to do is fast forward to the end to see the graphics score. I will say sometimes this application doesn't run properly, and it seems to not launch in full screen sometimes, which I think affects the actual score. Hopefully it doesn't do that now. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play the frame. Get them schematics up there for you. Already using 459 watts. Started at 500, it went down. Doesn't look like it's rubbing the RTX 5090's rhubarb enough. Getting pretty good temps across the board. This benchmark has been out for years. I have quite a few hours running it. So I'd just like to remind you, this is the ASUS TUF OG RTX 5090. I am running it at stock settings. So it's using the built-in factory overclock. Wow, look at the over 60 frames. And there is no fan curve added to the GPU. These are native temps for the GPU. I do have 6 Noctura fans in the front of my 5000D Corsair case. And then my Ryujin III ROG liquid cooler radiator is mounted horizontally at the top of the tower. And then I have one more Noctura fan in the back for extra exhaust. And some people would call it the CPU fan, even though it's not hooked up to that port. I am running all fans at maximum speed on the tower anyways. And it is very quiet for how many fans are running at the time. Pretty impressive. So this video is for all the native performance junkies out there that want to see actual native performance of the RTX 5090. I figured this would be one of the best things to show. All right, looks like it's launching in full screen, thank God. Sometimes this one has a border around it, so if that's happening to you, it's happening to me, so don't be choked. It's just something wrong with it, maybe. I don't know. I think you got to run it a few times before it goes away, knock on wood, as it loads the next demo and does it. I'd like to thank all my fans for tuning in today. and I would like to be proud to announce that I have made it to 500 watch hours on YouTube after a year. So definitely far away from being monetized, but I couldn't have got 500 watch hours without all you awesome people for tuning in. Thank you very much. You're awesome. All right, the CPU physics test. Look at that, 160 frames. Be nice if it showed my schematics. There they are. Not overcompensating the CPU there, only using 275 watts. Looks like they finally got the BIOS updates under control. I'm on 1801 if anyone cares. The final showdown. The Mortal Kombat bridge. Look at that. Literally just 59 frames. Never have you seen it run better. Oh my God, folks. Native performance. So there you are. So this score over here is the overall Firestrike Ultra score. What you want to do is you want to look at your graphics score, which is 33,315, and the RTX 4090 got 25,000 there. So that's 8,000 points higher, which ain't half bad actually. However, for the money, it's definitely not worth it, I will say. The physics score is your CPU, so it really doesn't have much to do with this score up here. And I don't know what the combined score means. You can let me know in the comments below what you think it means. Anyways, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. I'm probably one of the only videos on YouTube showing off Firestrike Ultra. Take care, folks. See you for the next one.